actually though, but
Um,
There's a bunch
there's
of
a bunch of
strings.
strings.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean we got Cetrion lore. Um, but then yeah, there was a bunch of strings after Momo patted the next pillar, and all the strings were a connection to a person. I was a very nice note taker, and I wrote down all the colors and who they were associated with, along with the ones that we cut. Yeah, I think Cetrion was the last person to have to cut something. Had a connection or bond of a sort. That's my recap. Well, yeah, I put it in the side chat. So General Drake, Jacqueline, Ellie, Mama Wama, a mysterious person that a small handful of the people in the group not recognize the voice, just doesn't know who that person is. And oh yeah, the gray one was the best one, which was Braxis.
I return.
I don't
Fucking
know if it was
Braxis.
it wasn't Braxis, was it? It was
It
like the
was
other
Braxis.
Leonin dude.
No, there was
There was
nah. We had
Braxis one.
Preethus. Yeah, there was a Braxis one. You, I think, fell asleep at that point, but when we got to that,
That humors me slightly.
it was pretty funny.
Yeah, especially because Vieg has essentially vowed to rip Braxis out of the Soul Vortex maliciously, basically.
The soul toilet that he put himself into. But yeah, that was my recap.
So many fucking tabs. I'm just gonna just shrink that window. Everybody could chop a string once, and you kind of lose something when you do. Kind of have to make a sacrifice and be like, "Yup, that's what I'm gonna do."
You have to describe what kind of a connection to the person that you are severing, essentially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that
think
just
that just
leaves.
leaves
But
Cetrion to choose which one he wants to cut.
Choices. So I have to cut one that actually means something then. That's horrible. I hate that.
No, no, you
Not
don't.
really.
I would actually probably think that we should maybe cut any kind of connection with the people that might be a problem,
Yeah, the one you definitely shouldn't cut is Mama Wanma's. There's no point.
and not Ellie's.
And not Ellie's. So yeah, probably Mystery Person. Or Braxis. because
He's
I
just
was
let
about
him-
to say, I didn't know Braxis.
barely knew Braxis.
He's just gonna delete Braxis from your memory.
It,
I think Braxis would be fine with it. He'd be like, I got hundreds of thousands of other friends now.
yeah, I think I'll cut the Braxis cord. He would understand.
What?
And I think
He's
so.
not here to defend himself.
He's not here to defend himself. He's dead.
He's too busy going around and around
around.
and around.
While they're playing the Nutcracker, apparently.
Yep, that's my choice, God.
Okay. What is the specific connection that you are severing from Braxis?
The brief friendship that we had before he perished.
That's fair.
The acquaintanceship.
So yeah, you're a cool dude and all, but I gotta move on to bigger and better things, buddy. You're stuck in whatever soul hell you're in. I can't get there.
Good luck.
How was that everything?
Look at that.
Good luck to you. As the line's getting cut, goodbye, good night, goodbye.
Nice nappy nap.
All right. I don't believe, or I do believe that I gave a description of everything that happens after, but essentially all of the strings retract and they all insert themselves back into the pillar of which they came. And now that this has happened, the room is silent yet again.
Hate how that happens.
Although there is an overwhelming amount of existential dread that is just now. It was originally wafted into the room, but now it's like someone absolutely took a shit in the corner of the room and you can't escape it because there's no windows or doors.
Oh god. Somebody locked the
Sorry,
windows.
departed.
Also, I just recently found out I was diagnosed with depression. So I too am a part of this
Yay.
windowless room.
Hell yeah.
Recently?
I've always been had depression. It's just I never thought someone would put it on paper.
Brother.
Especially since I wasn't there for a mental checkup.
The
Welcome
song
to
of
the
our
sad
fucking
club.
generation, though. Yeah.
No, I was definitely there for them to look at my to check up on my surgery stuff, which has
Are you
nothing to do with my
surviving
mental
that?
health. But they're like, we just happened to notice that also you have depression. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, but like, what the fuck, man? That's not what we're here for.
There's just a random questionnaire that says like, "Do you have depression?" No. That's exactly what someone with depression would say.
That's literally what the questionnaire was. I shit you not. It was
Do
literally
you have
like,
depression? No.
are
Yes,
you
do.
sad?
Yeah.
Are you depressed? Do you wish you would flee away from life?
Do you wish you could
Is life
perish and no
stressful?
longer be amongst the living?
You have depression. Well,
Fuck.
yeah, that tracks.
Nothing like getting off the phone every time, and they're like, "Well, before we hang up, we just got to ask you a quick question. Do you have any thoughts of harming yourself or others?" No. All right, cool.
Usually they start with that. They're like, before we get into it, have you ever been, are you currently thinking about harming yourself or others? No? Okay, great. We can continue.
Not currently.
At this
Just
very moment,
wait.
not yet. But you're making me consider it the more questions you ask.
Literally me. not
I
on
won't lie. They don't
the
like when
internet.
you say that.
Mm-mm.
They get so angry. They're like, "What do you mean? Keep asking me questions.
I don't like questions.
Keep asking me that same question rephrased 20 fucking times.
I
See
may
what
have
happens."
depression, but I do not have a high tolerance for bullshit.
Literally that. Put that on a t-shirt. Uh, all right, Nito Bambito. It is dead silent in this room now. It is eerie,
No
haunting
ding dong.
even. Is someone I say someone, but I feel like there's a specific small creature that's character is
Probably
not
already
are
either
just
having
scurrying
walked
over.
already over there, but or is already pat patting.
This one gets tough because he's actually not here to help you guys solve the puzzle. Now I'm questioning whether or not you make it through. No, I'm just kidding.
I told you.
This is how our party dies. Right before the fucking final boss, we die to a fucking pillar.
And then everybody died. The end.
The end.
Honestly,
Fucking
might be
D&D,
how
man.
Anu is gonna be.
Oh no!
You guys are losing one of your
That man over
tanks.
there?
Yeah, you guys might need to employ Cloud. I don't know, man. It's right now. Omu is gonna be solo tanking it.
Oh god, am I gonna have to get like
With a little bit of
transdimensionally grafted?
Walpo. You might.
I finished one fight just to be like, here, there's another one now.
Congratulations,
solo
you win
tanking?
Go help these
another
people we
fight.
met for 15 minutes.
Their car is leaving us.
Oh no!
Yeah. And
Go help
although
those
Walpo can
people you met
tank
for
a
15
couple of
minutes.
hits, yeah, they're more damage dealing than damage taking, I believe.
What are you guys fighting?
Yes.
What aren't you guys
The
fighting?
nine
The nine
hells.
hells.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we
Sorry.
are fighting the nine hells.
Hey, fuck, I'm gonna need to be a goddamn avatar for that shit.
Come on down, Cetrion. You
It's
can
gonna have to
come
be
on
Cetrion became the
Fridays.
avatar and was just like, I sense bullshit this direction.
Play a third paladin. Join us.
Jesus Christ. I'm already
Phyllis has
playing.
Phyllis has
had
a
a
I'm already
person.
playing. That would be a fourth paladin. I already have a Sunday session.
That's
Play a
hilarious.
fourth paladin.
I need
We
another
need another
god buddy.
buddy.
I have, right? So I got Viraxis, I got Cetrion, and then I got my other fucking Dragonborn paladin who's also a gunslinger,
Ooh.
gunslinger fighter, and that's Orion. He, like, I just recently made a hand cannon with him that does 4d10 plus 3 damage. Don't question it.
That's
Don't
exciting.
worry. If Omu can hit, he's a fucking small nuke.
And our artificer put repeating weapon on the weapon, so I never have to reload it.
That's dangerous.
It is, especially because you get 3 fucking attacks every turn.
Yeah, I can't say the house fight is going to be super fun.
Especially if we're down one of our tanks.
I'm just
Omu
going to
only
keep
has
getting
17
pummeled.
AC.
I mean, you
but
know
it
what
can
you could do
rage, so.
if you were feeling very malevolent, you could drop Vrax in that world.
I don't remember. I have a bad memory.
Is that what you
Brax
think?
would be very cool to see in there. That'd be funny. You guys, you did have a Warforged.
Bible.
Cybele was a Warforged. He was their artificer. Great character, truthfully. Mm.
Fucking Julian's face.
So we all just agreeing that Momo is scurrying
Yeah.
over
Oh,
to
sure.
pat the next pillar without
We'd be
hesitation.
doing him a disservice if he wasn't.
Exactly.
This next one isn't a clear mind because I don't have that right now. Cetrion's still thinking about the fresh confession he had to make.
So
Are you just like absent-mindedly just cutting the cord to Braxis?
well, I barely knew thee.
I mean, good tidings and all that.
So as Momo is patting this pillar here, the first things that you see is this darkness radiating, and it's like the what is the blackest black? It's like Banta black,
Oh god.
fully spreading from the pillar itself and darkening every bit of your surroundings here. It almost, if as you stand there and look around the room, it looks like you're in a black box now. But wait, it gets worse because you are now also surrounded in the aura of decay. Your strength, your vitality, magical energy all feel like they begin to drain slightly. The pillar back.
Oh god.
Huh?
He just straight fucking dies. He already has so little vitality. It just fucking turns into dust. Yeah, just a telepathic, just out into the void. This is not good. Want to get out of this as soon as possible, please.
I mean, this is the thing. It doesn't stop.
This is actually relatively normal for me.
No. It's not good.
You can say no, but it's unfortunately what I live.
Yes, what I mean is, no, it's not something you should accept. That's not a conversation for right now. Slowly turning to dust as we speak.
Sorry, what?
Ready go for the survey for cool. The black pillar is now basically just what is this gift?
I got no fucking idea.
Valiant small creature. Um it begins beckoning to all of you, wanting you to essentially give.
Do I think it's more relaxation?
No, you go to hell and you die.
Don't want to?
Okay,
Try
look, this
asking
one
for something else.
seems pretty simple. It wants us to give it something. Probably just throwing out on a limb here, based off of the other things, probably something personal about ourselves in some way.
Beak immediately thinking to himself, take one of my hands. Again.
Well, then I guess give a hand, see if it works.
Offers up one of his smaller hands. The darkness wasn't very happy about it, I guess.
Offer one of your hands. And like plain cut, it's gone. You're left with nothing.
Well, back to how it was when we first got back to Kitus.
Okay.
Was there, outside of just by hand, did anything else happen?
That's for later to find out. But it does want more.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Moldor has another hand now.
The oddly weak hand.
It's a V hand. It's just the hand, though. No arm attached to it. So you just got a hand just attached to him somewhere.
It does want more, though. The pillar isn't more.
Well, for fuck's sake, a hand wasn't enough?
So you just sit there and just throw a ration at it.
Oh my god.
Hungry bitch. I can't feed you and myself.
I so I think Albatross would pull out the dagger that Donar had made for them.
Yeah. Perishing.
I was going to ask about the Raven Queen never mentioning Donar. Do you guys ever talk about that?
It was mentioned briefly very first offer she gave them.
Oh, to bring them back.
She wasn't gonna bring him back. She was just gonna have like a visitation hour. Was the best thing she could offer.
I was like, yeah, she definitely was not going to bring him back if she said that. But okay. Interesting. You offer the dagger to the pillar, and the pillar absorbs the dagger. And with it, not only does the dagger leave your possession, but also it almost feels like that dagger has something more in it. Like it could have been some kind of magical item.
Oh shit.
And the pillar went, boy.
fucking hungry.
Why am I supposed to give a fucking pillar?
Well, we know it takes hands.
It does take hands.
And weapons.
And weapons. This is not a table you can stand on.
How much do we have to feed it?
He does that, and then everything's just going to.
I'm just gonna put a javelin in it.
It sucks up the javelin, but it's not happy. It's kind of neutral about it, same as the hand from Vig.
It's the javelin, just back out, just bleh, take that shit.
It takes it. You can't have it back,
Oh,
but it's angry about it.
oh. It's not happy.
That's how it felt when it took your hand. You're like, this is yummy, and you can't have it back. But this isn't enough. This is kind of. You have plenty of those.
Even it wasn't amused. It was like, bro, you have 4 hands. 3 now. Again.
You can do better than
4
that.
tomorrow. It'll be back to 4 tomorrow.
God, we hope so.
Who knows? It's one of his less important hands, so.
Maybe that's why the pillars displeased. They're like, damn, man, you couldn't even give us a good hand.
I think it has to be something personal.
Yep. Vig will, he doesn't have a whole lot of personal things on him. But he will.
Good thing it doesn't have to be physical.
He is going to take out his whittling knife.
Not the whittling knife.
Not the whittling knife.
Just hearing it off in the distance. No.
With the aura of decay that's happening in this room right now, I above board would like to point out that it does not have to be physical. You very much could give a portion of your life in some form or fashion.
I've already done that once.
If you so choose, and yes, I do know that a lot of you actually already have.
But to say is like my soul's already been touched too many times.
Albatross has had their life drained permanently multiple occasions this
Many times.
Yeah, many times this campaign.
He temporarily had lost his connection to nature. It's no good.
His fortune cookie says
This whole campaign has just been one big Constitution save.
my fortune says my presence livens up.
What?
Livens up any conversation.
Liven?
Petrion is just
Oh,
going
maybe.
to
I'm illiterate.
Petrion's going to pull off the pendant necklace he had that was 2 rings on it and just throw it in there and be like, "Bleh. Eating all my important shit, making me think about shit I don't want to think about."
How important is it to you?
I mean, pretty important seeing as how I, yeah, I'm not gonna retell that story.
Interesting.
It was one confession. That's all I'm giving it.
The pillar accepts.
Damn.
This is hard without Momo.
He gave up his fucking whittling knife. Didn't even do anything. It just went numb. Asshole pillar.
I think the pillar's trying to decide whether or not that was also acceptable in addition to your hand. I think
One of
they're
his few
deciding
fucking
yes.
connections to his friends. Especially because half of them are dead.
This is facts. My tooth feels funny. That doesn't really mean a whole lot. All of those teeth kind of have to be replaced, but they always feel funny. Kind of like when you get something like a piece of food stuck in your teeth and you can't get it out.
Yeah.
Therefore, you can't stick anything in there because otherwise your teeth fall apart.
It's in pieces.
Literally. So now it just lives there until I brush my teeth later. Okay. The squirrel.
No, that's Digit.
Sorry, that's Digit.
Digit shows up.
What? I heard you guys were talking about me. Yeah, no, Momo can't really make a statement here. I don't feel comfortable in this time making a statement for him because this is technically a personal thing.
Yeah.
However, no, well, obviously he will make a decision. Which, good news, as the black darkness recedes back inside the pillar, you can see the room again. However, that aura of decay is still lingering in the air with everything else that has been going on as well. Existential dread, the feeling of your magical power or physical power being drained from you, all connections to any higher entities that you may know or talk to.
This fucking place is terrible. It's bad. Get my meal off the grid.
I think Aylar would probably look around the room and just kind of acknowledge, like, didn't it just have like a normal magical potency in here? Not, I don't think that it was necessarily dark when we came in.
No, it was more like wild magic than anything else.
Yes, the wild magic. Right. Oh, speaking of that, above board.
What have I done?
I have a great big book of everything.
Great big book.
Somebody roll me a D100.
Hey.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
That's so close to 69. This is so silly. Okay. That's the fun part. So as this has nothing to do with this pillar because technically we're still on this pillar because I will share with you guys, Dane and Alar's whatever's they do to sacrifice as well.
Uh-huh.
And Splash as well, yes. I was like, there's a third character in there somewhere I'm supposed to be. But I do want to just point out that all of you guys are not wearing the same clothing that you were wearing before. They have completely changed in style and color. Completely different. I'm just picturing Veek wearing anything but his robes.
Vig, I in my head, the first thing that I imagine is Vig is in like the most like fancy attire. Completely opposite to the down to earth nature druid.
What's yours?
Mine's
Mine's
like
like
80s
80s
skater.
skater.
I was thinking more like 80s punk. I could see that.
We're in
We're
the
in the
same
same
decade.
decade.
Shetron's just like a businessman. Except they still couldn't get sleeves on the suit, so this is a sleeveless suit. Maybe Alar's the hippie now.
Always kind of a hippie.
Yeah, but he didn't dress like one. Maybe he's like, oh my god, why haven't I been dressing like this all along? So freeing and airy and light. I see why. I see
Looking down at
why
himself.
Vig
I have
likes it.
sleeves. It's terrible.
At least they gave you 4 sleeves.
So constricting.
Dane also in a suit. You don't say.
Terrible.
What is this? Okay, so in terms of sacrifice for our friends here, Alar is going to sacrifice something that you have all never seen before from him in your limited time of knowing him, I guess. um, he reaches into a bag and like a small pouch on his waist, and there, at least all of his things are there. And he pulls out a rather sizable ring, to be honest. And with it is the crest of Kitus. And without saying anything about it, he offers the ring to the pillar. And the pillar accepts it. He says nothing. He gives a small bow and he backs away, steps away from the pillar. Dane steps forward. Dane steps forward and honestly, he just stands there and angrily like, what the I don't own anything that's worth giving away. Like, Zen did a good job at that. I don't know. What do you want from me? And when he says that, his eyes go wide and he enters into like this trance-like state, almost like before when you guys were during the mirror puzzle on the first obsidian tower. There was this trance-like state that you enter where you can't hear anything around you or see anything else really. but a projected image or words that no one else, unfortunately, can hear or see.
Great.
So he will get his prompt here. And now me as God has to make a choice. I've made my choice. No, that's the food. I'll kill you.
That was the choice.
That was the choice. As Dane exits the trance, you see him kind of fall to one knee and grab his chest for a second, like he's trying to breathe. But before anyone can really run to him, he catches himself, pulls himself up. Okay, well, that was a lot. I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that thing.
It's not a good pillar.
It's very much not a great pillar.
Has any of them really been
okay?
okay?
That is a valid point. All right, who's next?
He looks at
Looks at
Splash.
Splash.
Yeah, the entire group just looks at Splash.
Yeah, guys, who's next? That's crazy.
I think you're the only one left, Splash.
No, okay.
Oh man.
Well, hi, Hilaire. Weird, oversized, polished rock. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to give here. Like, do I have to give a speech or? I'm not really like a give a hand kind of gal. I have stand. No offense, but yeah, trinkets seem, really overused and
It has to be personal.
yeah, a lot of personal things. It could be, I suppose.
Something you're attached to.
What? See, that's like that, like the. I think that guy over there, sometimes we can just take that pretty seriously. So, not a big fan of like attachments, you know. It's kind of like they always get you in trouble or in stupid situations where you're stuck in a dungeon. Can we throw Albatross in?
God. A sigh from Veek.
I mean, do you want me to have to jump in after them?
That
Would
would have
have
to
to
imply
imply
then
that
some
in some way you have an attachment to me.
So then we give it a double whammy if Cetrion jumps in there after you. It'll be more than please.
That's
That's
also
also implying. Okay.
We don't do implies over here, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Something I'm attached to. A connection with. Something important. A lot of things, but also not a lot of things.
I can't tell if she's just stalling.
I think she's just stalling.
In character, not a character. Yes.
So help me, Splash. I will walk into that pillar.
All right, yeah,
Prefer you
that's not
don't.
necessary. I got this. I got this. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. Mm-mm-mm.
Meek, also, could you stop feeding things your hand?
I have 4 of them.
Yes, but you need
still
4 of
So
them.
weird.
How are you going
I
to grab
can-
albatross if you have less than 4?
I can just grow at the back. Done it once already. You know, like lizards, except I'm not a lizard.
I don't think
I don't think that makes it
And
better.
it uses nature to do it. To exhilarate. It's fine.
Does it not hurt?
I didn't feel anything. It's as if it just got erased.
How old
What was the question?
How old are you?
I'm 73.
And you make a habit out of just sticking your body parts in places to get them cut off.
I didn't get in much of my experience from being careful.
Flash enters the trance state
Oh god.
while they're like mid debacle of what is they should do here.
We look away for one goddamn second.
The pillar has spoken.
The pillar calls.
And as it does, Splash fully falls to the ground.
Um,
Unlike Dane, they don't appear to have had the wind knocked out of them, but more so physically unwell.
I would like to attempt to catch Splash before she impacts the hard ass floor.
Sure.
we don't need more blood in the altar room.
Yeah.
Give me a
Yes,
dex check.
also.
I gotta find button. There's button.
Let's
So
see,
Albie
was
was
also
You
also
got
going to
an
say the same
11.
thing?
Oh no, Cetrion.
Okay, go ahead and roll as well.
I mean, I was standing fairly nearby, so.
Oh man. Wow.
Oh my god, the odds.
I'll say that because most of you aren't super far away from each other, I'm assuming. I don't really remember.
None.
Your
Trying to
nose
catch
is
them
really
by
dry.
chasing them from above.
That's
End up just accelerating them into the ground.
crazy. It's face plant and there's like a flash face sized hole in the ground. Yeah, we'll say that Cetrion, you do manage to catch an arm just as Albatross is approaching, like, inches away. So Splash, she doesn't fully fall and hit the ground, but she is seemingly limp in your arms. And as she slowly starts to come to, she tries to stand on her own, and she's having a bit of trouble. Her knees are shaking and buckling slightly. On her face, you can tell visibly that she's thinking pretty hard on a lot of different things right now.
All right, for now, I'm picking you up.
I don't. Oh,
Yeah, I'll just scoop
well,
splash up.
okay. I don't want to play this game anymore.
I
Oh, there
didn't
she
want to
is.
start
It's the
playing.
game.
I did
Did
give
give
you
you a fair warning.
Believe.
Believe.
His eyes are open. Sometimes I just like to.
Because he's fighting Vecna right now.
And then she's on my pillow.
Somebody's gotta.
That's a
People
win.
keep telling Vig, no, don't fight God. But a fucking, I'm assuming a cat can do it.
No, it's a dog.
He
Oh,
kind of
well,
looks like an Anubis
a
with
dog
his
can
ears
do
up.
it. Why can't a giant mantis do it?
He's a dog that acts like a cat.
Cat dog?
Mm-hmm.
Cat
He's a cat dog.
dog.
Is a fully charged phone heavier than a 0% one? This is a subreddit of no stupid questions.
Nah, man, the 0% is heavier because the weight of the stress.
In theory, it's heavier. In practice, it's so much barely heavier that even our most sensitive equipment can't reliably measure the difference. What if it was much, much bigger? I like with a building sized battery. Maybe? The first cousin marriage is banned in some states due to birth defects. Why are people with confirmed hereditary disorders, uh, example Downs, not banned from having children as well? What? I know it says it's a subreddit for no stupid questions, but sometimes there's questions you should just never ask. It might not be a stupid question in that subreddit, but it does in fact make you look stupid. I'm stalling because I don't know what the fuck Momo is doing here. Other than running to go touch another pillar, I guess.
Oh yeah.
The bad thing is, it's kind of hard because we don't know what Momo would be doing.
He's like, wow, that's easy. Runs to the next one. Tap, 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 tap. He's fine. Was the fastest we
He's got a
solved the
1,000
puzzle.
yard stare, just petting.
Before anything happens, I need a D100 roll.
You. God damn it. We hit the wrong number. I'm going to kill myself. Ah.
I was just trying to find a gift to send to try to summon Momo, but
Oh no.
This is what you get. with these
oh
numbers.
no.
This one's fun. As you all are kind of, some of you admiring your new garb, and some of you very confused on why they exist, all of
Despairing.
you begin to feel a very odd sensation throughout your body of numbness.
Hmm.
Good luck.
We feel what?
Just
Numb.
numb. Oh god.
Emotionally, physically, both.
No, I feel like albatross again.
Oh my god.
So the feeling that we're feeling right now is how it felt when I lost my hand. It's kind of just numb and gone. But this is why.
I don't know. I don't know what this has to do with any sort of trial.
Well,
Veteran, I
just
just
gotta
gotta
say,
say,
every
every
time
time you
you
make a joke
about
about my
existence.
existence,
You're welcome. Pat, 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 pat. Except for it's less padding and just more like Momo waving his arms back and forth and laughing.
stupid fucking pillar.
It's crushing his head into the pillar because he can't feel it. Wow, we killed Momo by having Momo kill himself.
Oh god.
Momo is concussed. How did this happen, guys? Well, you see, when you can't feel your body, what would Wolf do? Nope, nope, I understand.
How half of that works.
Yeah, he does know how half of that works. Fortune cookie time?
Don't eat half of it. You're gonna hear waffles thinking it.
What? What's up?
Fortune cookie time. Alright. How terrible is it going to be? Gay? Mm. Do good deeds without expecting to receive credit.
Life's too short for that.
They don't give me fortunes anymore. They just give me life advice. That's optional. Dun dun dun. The final offering.
The most final. The finalist.
The final pillar appears dormant. And on surface, covered with swirling reflections of the. I have to sneeze.
Not again.
Ah!
Not the
Okay.
reflections.
Swirling reflections of you guys as you all stare up into this seemingly least lively pillar. You can hear a voice crying out. But what does it say? Because it is in a different language.
Uh-oh.
I only speak Minotaur in common.
I speak druid and dwarf and goblin,
I
I
got
got
a
a
few,
few,
but I don't know if
this is it.
bug, and normal people.
You heard your Russian then?
I didn't tell it to say that. It's draconic.
Oh Lord.
God damn it.
Does anyone speak draconic?
Why is it
Don't raise
growling
my
at
hand.
us?
And look,
Rada.
Rada, 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 rada.
Rada. It's not how I imagine Evangeline and Braxa speaking.
Rada. I like to imagine he says fucking chowder every time he says that. Rada.
But yes,
But yes, me.
Hi.
Higher.
You speak Draconic?
I know Draconic.
Okay. The pillar or the screaming voice says, no. To destroy me, you must first destroy yourselves. Will you leave a part of who you are behind?
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Imagine
Imagine
while
while
everything
everything
was
was
being
being
said,
said,
Albatross is
Albatross is
translating
translating
out loud.
These fucking pillars.
Is there
Sacrifice these. Sacrifice these. Sacrifice that. Leave behind these. Leave behind that.
What do you think
Why
Moldor
are
gave
evil
up for
pillars
this?
like this?
I don't know. I don't even know what it said yet.
No,
No,
Albatross said it out loud while I was
said it
speaking.
out loud.
I did not hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not hear what was said, or?
I didn't hear what was said. No.
To destroy me, you must first destroy yourselves. Will you leave a part of yourself behind?
Ving looks down at one of his other hands.
I don't.
Be.
That sounds like you're just gonna become
Spiritual part of
bipedal
myself.
or by arms.
A normal
amount
armed
of arms.
individual. Well, no, he would still have 4 arms. He would just have 2 hands.
Is it a spiritual part of myself, or like
Instead of getting
physical
slapped, you're
part of
just getting hit by a
myself?
Why
stick.
did I never think to attach arm blades to my nubbins? God damn it.
God damn it.
Druidic arm blades.
That you can't feel.
That you can't feel. Okay, so are there versions of ourselves that we have to destroy? Looks around.
Can I leave my depression here?
I choose to leave my mental illness behind.
It's in to go, ew, no, fucking take it back.
It's like, why is it spicy?
Why?
Don't need my computer,
please.
The only
It's
one
the
I've
only one
got.
I've got.
Problem with this is that there's a lot that Vig has that Vig doesn't have much.
This could be.
Uh,
I don't actually have a desk, so I'm just rolling around on the floor.
hell yeah.
This could be
Early God.
a cherished memory, skill or ability. Death is an option. You can just leave your whole self behind.
Vig perishes.
Go on without me.
I give back my weird age. Turns into dust immediately.
Another question: does it have to be a memory we're fond of?
Yes.
Fuck.
God
I
damn
was
it!
hoping to get rid of the shitty ones.
We didn't want your
again.
depression. You take everything else with you.
You take it back.
It's like it's too spicy. Keep that.
Too spicy. There you go.
Fucking bright red light just goes. No.
Well, I guess Cetrion is gonna leave behind the memory of. He's gonna leave behind the memory of his wedding day because
Fuck.
he's out of anything else at this point.
Fuck.
That's wow.
And things kind of went into like a downward spiral after that.
As
Setting the
you
bar real high.
no, that's where the bar should have been.
Oh no.
Yeah, as you close your eyes, shut your own, and picture that day. It was an outside wedding. All the leaves on the trees looked especially vibrant. And you remember this was pre-child. Your bride to be looking gorgeous as ever coming down. And um, basically, as you are.
Everyone else can't see this, can they? Like they don't get to
No,
see
no,
this.
no, 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 no. This is just for you.
He has popcorn.
Not projected.
Huh?
There's not a projection screen.
No, there's not a projection screen. It's
It's the lore.
no. That's for Cetrion to share only. He's not going to share it with you because just as they're getting to the good part where you're holding her hands in yours, and you see her smile, and you feel yourself smile, the memory fades away. But the last thing you see, all of your surroundings, the trees, the beautiful decorations, and a lot of people that you love and care about being there with you cheering, they begin to disappear around you until you're left with just her face and she smiles. And then she too fades away. This memory has now left your brain holder bank. Ah, great. We gave it more depression. Well, now you'll never know what the memory is because it's just gone.
But I say, does he even know what he lost at this point?
At this moment, no. You just feel empty inside. More so than you did 5 minutes ago.
It'll just be a sigh from Cetrion.
Splash is just gonna look up like, you okay? You don't look as cheery as you usually do. She tries to laugh and it just hurts.
Oh no.
I'll be fine in time.
Okay, well, you let us know if there's something going on up there. She kind of just pokes your head.
Look at you worrying about me. I'm too old for that.
I am dangerously close to your horn, sir. I don't know if you want to play that game. You're lucky that I can't feel my arms.
Oh.
You're lucky I don't feel physically well enough to fuck with you right now. Don't be shy. Who's next?
Big. Will. I think the memory he's going to sacrifice is the very first time he wild shaped.
Wow, that's the key part of your
the
spree here.
elation that he the elation that he felt when he transformed for the first time. He
Well, this is
sacrificing the
also
very first time.
it's also a very big part of your enclave's traditions. I mean, like that is a very specific, important moment for all of you becoming druids.
But
That's rough, buddy.
Tavig, yeah, Tavig, a lot of his other positive memories, he's witnessed that stuff before. He may forget his, but he still knows what it is like through the lens of other people.
This is your own personal memory scape here, where you get to see this exact moment and feel that triumph when you shifted for the first time fully. No Maui situations where you're half shark. And
Unfortunately, Vig will have those memories still.
yeah. Did I do it? Then just look behind you. You have a tail. Not quite, buddy. Aw.
I'll keep trying.
Everyone around you is cheering and happy for you. This is like a big moment, not just for you, but for everything that you have been training and learning to become, essentially. Um, and that also this just begins to erase itself from your memory. I don't know if it's good or bad for you all to be able to relive all of these memories before they fully just disappear from your life forever.
Hey, look what you're losing. See it disappear.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Vig will just kind of very silently just walk off. Just off to his own little corner.
Dane is just like head in hands, like I don't understand this stupid fucking riddles and puzzles. Give up what? Like what? Like looks at Cetrion, like all the horrible tragedies that I've caused. Yeah, I'm sure that is a great idea. Except it doesn't want that, of course.
That would be too easy.
Yeah, exactly. Of course it would.
That's life. Sacrifice is usually difficult, not easy.
So then what? Do I just give away everything that I am? I don't even know what that means. He slowly starts being endgamed.
I'm still thinking about what the fuck to give.
Imagine we just take away Dane's hunter's pay.
God.
And he can no longer double attack on things.
No, Jesus.
Because technically he gets an immediate second attack for creatures who are within 5 feet of each other. I don't think it affects his extra attack either. We get rid of Hunter's Mark. No, I'm just kidding. that's interesting. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff in here I don't remember there being.
Oh God.
Dane, you're superior in combat.
Get rid of his favorite terrains.
Actually, yeah, I was thinking about that.
I don't know how to fight in swamps anymore.
Distinctly, he has, because of his previous occupation, he has a lot of known locations and experience. And one of those, particularly, majority of them happen to be various landscapes here. And all that time traveling and carrying out his missions for the Zen, his knowledge that he had built over time are now eluding him. And he does not remember the most efficient way to help any of you is given the landscape.
Oh, no. Jesus.
Man, hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us in the ass.
We're gonna find out.
At least it wasn't the landslide where difficult terrain affects him. Wow, landslide is actually incredible. You can move through non-magical difficult terrain at no extra movement. And you can also pass through non-magical plants without being slowed by them or taking damage from them.
Yeah,
And then you have advantage on saving throws against plants that are magically created or manipulated.
It's nice that they gave them some more like druid, like nature, like similarities.
I mean, that's just like rangers are essentially druids without the magic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like even more so now.
Right. So if there's two creatures within 5 feet of each other, technically Dan could have 3 attacks. That's pretty cool. All right. He is no longer proficient in what? What did you just say?
In forest.
In forest. In forest or coast. He has both. Wow. Wow, the forest one really fucks, huh?
No.
Huh. We don't need tactics in the forest. That's crazy. We're fighting in a castle, you silly gooses. Surely this forest knowledge can't help us now. And good for you guys, you don't even know where the coast is. Where's the nearest body of water?
He will ask the trees.
Splash points up. Out of this hole.
I can tell you where it's not.
Here and here, pointing down.
Over there.
Definitely not
There's a little
here.
bit of water in there.
That's a good point.
Probably
Speaking of that, Splash, do you want to tell everyone what you're thankful for?
Oh my god, it's the Thanksgiving episode, except for trying to keep away those memories. I'm thankful for. What am I thankful for again?
Oh God, I was supposed to be thankful.
Ugh.
I thought this was just you guys sending me on another death sentence, Aaron. Hey, wait a second. I thought I stopped doing that. I specifically remember going great lengths to avoid this bullshittery that only two of you know about. Splash is unamused by everything that is happening right now. I think to make it full circle, the memory of Splash and Albatross reconciling their differences
No progress. No.
has been deleted from the memory bank.
God fucking damn it.
And as they sit there being held by Cetrion because their limbs are physically in recovery for who knows what reason, they start scowling in Albatross's direction.
What the fuck did you sacrifice? Uh...
I don't know. Does someone go next so we can get out of here?
Um, I think Albatross would sacrifice the one memory where they felt for once like there was a family with Howler and Splash. Uh, uh, which memory?
What moment?
I feel like there had to be one time where it was no there was no fighting. There was no yelling. It was probably just a normal day. Do you want me to mute myself so you can mic? Oh, ma'am, why are you licking the pillow?
Describe this day, I will.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me to describe the day.
Yes.
Super.
Mm.
It was a day where the three of you weren't actually doing work, which is arguably probably the reason why you feel that way. There was no work, no jobs that were needed, that were heavily present. It was just a weirdly mundane day where the three of you decided annual hunting trip. What are we hunting? Who knows? It seems like Howler had picked up one of the folders from the Momo archive.
Oh God.
No, probably something from their order over there. No, you wouldn't know that. Howler would not have said that. But as you all move to take down this great beast, that is Jesus fucking Christ. Not that.
No,
Holy
yes,
shit.
that. Tell me what it was. Come on, scare the people.
No, it's not even mm, um okay. Yeah. Oh, white. They're undead creatures that can drain life energy. You murder it. And you bring it home, and you, in that moment of rejoice that you all worked together to take it down, it was almost like it was barely a challenge for you guys. And there was a weird level of camaraderie between you all when this happened. And that one sheer moment of togetherness and success that didn't involve pressure to do it. Everyone felt a little more normal and human. And now it's being ripped away from you. Congrats, you won. For reference, by the way, this is what a white looks like.
Hell yeah.
Since I do have minor intelligence, that's probably why it was on the list of things from Momo's order to bring in. You guys just killed it because Howler, again, did not say where he got the name of this and location. Just like, we need a team bonding exercise.
Oh, I think it.
No, the original thing that I randomly generated was a mind flare.
Oh, hell yes.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay, let's be realistic here.
Maybe it was a baby. It was a baby.
A baby mind flare.
Just born.
passed away. Who's next?
Alar. Alar, yeah.
Alar and Momo.
Alar and Momo.
What would Alar give away? Something truly magical.
All of his tea acid trips.
Oh, he knows what he's giving away. Whether he realizes it or not.
Jesus! Approaches the pillar, he's like, let's see, what will I give you? Nah, I already figured it out. Give me that tasty memory, nom nom nom.
Yeah, he kind of just begins to think about what everything that's been going on in his history and his life because of what has already been taken from him, essentially. And it comes down to a specific moment in his childhood, in his history here. They already had a lot of open-ended questions. And now it's being fully removed from his brain. And as it is, you can tell there's visible. At first, he's going through all the stages of grief here. So, I mean, that's, denial first, this is happening. And then you see him, immediately become angry because he's like fighting, trying to figure out why this, but also what was happening that makes this so important. As he looks around at all of you, he kind of just. There is a more look of determination on his face, which ideally is a good thing for the rest of you.
He's more focused. Yay! At what cost? No.
His nerd knowledge.
Not his nerd knowledge. Fuck, those the only thing making him useful.
More knowledge.
Momo gives up his ears.
Jesus.
That could be something he sacrifices in either of these two pillars.
Oh God. Left ear for the third pillar. Right ear for the fourth.
Oh, he gives up his goggles.
Oh no. Imagine Wolf comes back and we're just like, yeah, hey, by the way, you're deaf now.
And also a little bit deceased.
You're a
Momo
little
becomes
sick now.
roadkill for the final pillar.
Oh my God!
Like little wagon marks. That's fucked up. It's okay. He didn't feel it. Remember, his whole body's numb.
Oh yeah.
We're still just walking around numb as fuck.
It's a miracle all of you are upright right now.
It's shaky.
Like when you try to walk when your foot's like dead asleep.
Like newborn deer.
Well, none of us have taken a step, so maybe that's helping. Yet the four pillars powered down, essentially. The magical presence that was emanating from all of them has severely died down. But however, there is still all of the layers of nastiness that you were dealing with, like growing around you. So whatever magical power that these towers had, it is dampening. It is slowing down here. But this is slowly becoming a room full of dread and despair and disgustingness. Can I have another D100?
After you.
Damn it.
So fast. Had that shit preloaded.
Oh my.
So I just typed really quickly.
Oh my.
I don't know how this happens in this time right now, but oh boy.
Fireballs centered on everyone.
Can we go home yet?
That's when you asked that question and he suddenly turned into a small gecko.
Oh my god!
I hear you laughing over there, Albatross. You turned into a hamster.
Vig is surprised, but in the way of I didn't think you could shapeshift.
Vig becomes rabbit.
Vig is rabbit. Vig, arguably the most comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Momo is a frog.
Vig over there just living his druid life.
Dane becomes Sparrow. Alar, a hedgehog.
Hell yeah.
This last one is so fucked up, but it's so funny because it's Splash. Oh, goldfish. Flopping around on the ground.
We splashed into a fish?
Turned into a goldfish.
Oh my god! How fucking apt. Somebody named Splash is a goddamn fish. Oh my god, Splash turned into a fucking Magikarp.
Oh my god. That's fantastic. How are your new lives? You all feel hollow inside and tiny.
I'm staying in my lane.
I think Splash is like dying.
Yeah, Splash is actively dying out of water.
Can we still use our magic?
You can try.
Oh,
Give her a good wind up.
gladly. I'll use the spell magic.
At what level?
6.
Hell yeah, go for it.
I mean, yeah, go for it. Try.
Okay, I cast the spell magic.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What are you?
Where?
Huh?
Where?
What are you?
Oh, you said I was a hamster.
You're a hamster? Well, hamster.
Where does all my inventory stuff go?
That's a good question.
Holy water plastic and put it in.
Did you leave those in your other pants?
No.
It's a joke because all your guys' clothes change.
Oh my god.
What a great fun time we've all had here in this beautiful dungeon.
This place sucks. Not for this part. This part is fine. Except Splash is dying. Me, Vega's gonna try to just wild shape.
What are you wild shaping to?
I will try to wild shape to a bear.
Could you be a pelican, maybe?
A pelican?
So you can scoop up some water or regurgitate a bunch of water to create a pool for our dying Splash.
Well, I don't know if we've got the capacity to give water to this creature.
That's why you regurgitate it.
I don't know if they come preloaded with water.
You don't know until you try.
Preloaded is crazy.
The water gun.
Preloaded water guns.
If I gain the ability to cast spells, I could conjure a water elemental.
Well, the good news, technically, this only lasts for a minute.
Oh,
God. Oh, they won't die then. They're fine. It is going to be the most terrifying minute of Splash's life. But
their eyes just looking in different directions. the flopping slows down. It's just one blop every couple of seconds.
My God. Oh, Jesus.
Everyone just staring.
At Splash. You're still alive, right? You're fine. The one who is currently able to breathe says.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's more fantastic that it's just short enough amount of time that it's not fatal.
Starts to black out.
Oh my god, that was a horrible existence. I already couldn't feel my lungs and everything else with arms and just this was a terrible time. Oh my god, I just got triggered all the way back to what happened to fucking Keyleth and Vox Machina. Critical Role's first campaign where she jumped off a 100-foot cliff and turned into a goldfish and died on impact into the water.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how her actual character dies. I don't know if they retcon that later to bring her back.
Shit right there.
But 100% just Matt looking over at his wife from across the table like, why?
Why?
You said water, fish, swim away, and everyone was staring at her like, you always turn into a giant hawk. Why would this not be the one time you turn into a giant hawk? Well, I don't
Turn
know.
into a fragile thing from really high up, going into something that basically turns into concrete, depending on your speed.
Matt's over there rolling the dice on how much damage you guys would take, and it's so many D20 or D6s, and it's a
You fucking die instantly.
yeah. I mean, he's like, carry the one. So you died like 40 times. What? Yeah, no, you're just fully dead. Yeah. If that happened to me, that's like maximum discipline. Not for anyone else but myself. That's something stupid I would do. You said there was water. Well, yeah, well, you jump off of a 100-foot cliff. Water still feels like concrete. But it made me think about that moment because I just thought about how Cetrion was the one holding Splash.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Turn into a fish in his arms.
As he turned into a gecko. A very high fall. That is almost worthy of a D6.
And for a goldfish, that's a lot of damage.
I think goldfish only have like 5 HP.
Yeah, exactly.
Splat. So technically, Splash could have died.
Splat.
If Cetrion was doing one of these. Cetrion like raises them above their head, full arm extended. That's 10 feet. Goodbye. Yeah, I feel like a minute has gone by of just you guys testing out, trying to, well, Veeg trying to polymorph. I mean, you would have been successful.
Got it.
But yeah, the dispel magic is not quite strong enough.
That's fair.
And then all this frustration and, an angry Splash blopping on the ground, suffocating essentially to death. The spell ends just long enough. You all revert back to your original bodies. In your original clothing.
Oh, thank God.
With your original belongings.
Yay, I have my rags back. Fuck yeah.
Whatever's left of
Hell
them.
yeah.
After this tragic event. Splash from the ground. Does anyone else taste the ocean?
You didn't even touch water.
Oh yeah, that was the problem.
I think you started hallucinating the yearn for the water and the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I just know that I don't ever want that to happen again. I don't think I could handle that again.
Typically, fish out of water, not a very good thing, though.
My body still aches. Was that part of? No. My body felt like that before the turning into whatever the fuck that was.
So, the pillars, they're not as strong. Can we smash them now? Do we smash them?
Alar is kind of like hand under his chin, pacing around, inspecting each of the pillars here. And he kind of, while leaning in close to the first one here, looks back at you, Vig, like, I suppose there's a chance that we could take this opportunity to re-engineer it for your sake. But I believe that would require, well, based on the trials given to us, a very vile portion of sacrifice here. Which could only lead to a bigger question, I suppose, of what did Moldor give for these anchors? Valid question.
Maybe the things that made him good.
Hmm. Well, that's a shame. Those are all gone forever now.
We got rid of that light. Oh no, we fulfilled part of the prophecy for him.
You're welcome.
Fucking Raven Queen.
I'm starting to think the Raven Queen is not in it for our best interest.
No, she's not.
She warned you
She never
guys.
was.
It's not her fault. You guys decided to run with that. Let's crush it for him. We'll save him the time.
Maybe stop fucking talking in goddamn riddles. Fucking say what they mean. Fucking gods.
Now, where's the fun in that? We live forever, man. All right, we gotta have fun somehow. Gotta keep those mortals on their toes.
Meanwhile, Pelor just being a fucking Chad bro. Living his forever life. Just
What's
partying.
up, dude? And remember, the light will guide you. Peace be with you, brothers.
Or not. If
Or
you gotta drink
not.
evil and stuff.
See you all at Woodstock.
See y'all at Woodstock. See y'all at Godstock.
If you come to the God convention, remember, hit me up.
Yep.
Always down for a nice hang sesh.
You get the Raven Queen that's fucking just being emo in the corner. Still
Chain
went to the
smoking,
God
but no
convention.
cigarette. Yeah, still went. Still present. Huh?
I feel like you have an obligation.
She's just like chain smoking in a corner with no cigarette. Hands on the temples, like, why do I do these things?
Goes back
Every
home,
year
falls
they
asleep.
invite me to come here and speak on a panel about why it's so important about death and life being sacred to everyone, and no one takes me seriously.
They keep using the joke called death by PowerPoint. What is PowerPoint?
What is PowerPoint? Why do they keep assuming you could just bring back people's lives because you deal with the dead ones? It's not how it works. When will they learn?
Never.
And stop sacrificing yourselves. That does nothing for anyone. You cannot change how fate works. God damn it.
Says the one person who usurped the throne of a god. You can't change fate.
Listen.
I was paid to.
When someone else gets hired, then we'll talk. I don't see any contracts in blood for any of you. Cool. Vig, do you have anything readily available that you would like to donate to the science? I mean, stopping Moldor.
More. Do I have anything specific?
I would like to remind you that this is essentially a soul-bound tether. So it is gonna be something heavy. The blood altar reconstructs.
God fucking damn it. It's like it fucking knows. I don't like that it knows.
Don't worry, Bugfather. Just stick another hand in there.
I wish I could just give it a hand. But
There's a rim shot in there somewhere. I can't read. There it is.
God.
Oh, I was thinking more like.
What
Sorry,
the
baby, don't
fuck?
mean to make fun.
What heavy bullshit does V gotta sacrifice? Let's see. Oh.
I can give you an option.
Oh no. I'll hear it out.
Let me just consult my notes.
Get some help.
Oh no.
You want to become a Venmo partner? Just
No.
ask Santa. Um,
Hi, Bear.
Hi there.
No, not the Veek bones. They're old and brittle.
It's just all of the disappears.
Yeah, I know, Bear. You're gonna have to wait, man. I gotta sacrifice something very important. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. We're all gonna have to sacrifice something.
so oh, that's fucked. We could do a -3 to your constitution.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Or Veek just loses his legs entirely. The usage of them. You won't be severed from them. Not that that really makes it better for you, I'm supposing.
Get him a wheelchair.
That would also affect his wild shape, I believe.
It would.
So. Oh, Veek's gonna fucking die. He'll take the con hit.
All right. As a -3 to your constitution.
Brings it back down to 13.
Veek.
Not negatives. But
You walk up to the blood altar here. And you kneel before it. And it's like it knows exactly what it wants.
oh god.
Benny Strong.
Bendy straw is crazy.
No, I'm in double digits for HP now.
Oh my god.
I see it's brilliant.
What level you guys at? 13?
What, 13, 12?
12 or 13. Berlioz still has double digits. Everyone hit that
I'm
2 levels ago.
15.
Yeah, this is feeling kind of grim here. You can feel your own soul be a part of you being sucked out through a bendy straw.
V grows older.
Oh god. You know that was an option too. Just take some more years off your life here. But if we did that, you literally would wither away.
Yes. He's already essentially cheating death. Accidentally.
So that's why we didn't go with that one.
Old age was supposed to take him 50 years ago.
Yeah, you feel yourself becoming weaker as a part of your soul leaves your body and is now charging up each of the 4 pillars with magical energy. And the room, the feeling of death and decay slowly dissipates and alters itself into more of still rather decayed bits of it, but at least it feels more lively in here as plant growth begins to grow through the cracks of the destroyed basement area here from when the stone giants were present. And as though you feel it no longer within yourself, Vig, you do feel it around you. What are you doing?
First, Vig is immediately full weight on his staff.
That's acceptable.
But he's tired. He's exhausted.
Wow, I don't know what you did, but this is truly impressive. In the most excitable way possible for Ayla.
I'm glad that you think it. To be honest, no. But at least now Vig won't be a liability.
Yeah, I don't know if these
figure
guys are
out
ready
how-
for you to see you go. But not me, of
Vig can
course.
figure out a way to get it back later.
Yes, of course. Surely there must be a way.
But for now, we've repurposed one of Moldur's weapons. Or more, I guess his armor. And at least there's a little bit more nature in here.
Yeah, it doesn't really look as depressing as it was before. But at least there's that.
Vig still does not like the full atmosphere of it, but maybe after Moldor is gone, maybe what little decay is left in here will be removed.
Yeah, I think everyone up there would appreciate that. Dane just kind of like hands in pockets, kind of thinking about how far Kitus has fallen since the start of all of this.
Does Vig feel like he can work with the wild magic to maybe make it not as like aggressive?
Yeah, yeah, and in a way, sure.
Yeah, he's not trying to like control it, but he can
No,
just
yeah.
basically ask you to be like, "Hey, can you chill out?"
The blood altar will recede from underneath you, Vegan, as you stumble backwards. The ring around where the altar was begins to pulsate and glow, almost in a heartbeat like manner.
Um, I what? So it's just a circle in the middle of the room now, pulsating, basically.
Yes. I mean, like with the pulsating, there's this overwhelming amount of feeling of the room itself is almost alive. Like the pillars no longer hold the same kind of death and despair as it once did, and instead seem more alive. There's the big hope that is attached to these pillars.
Yeah. Vig pokes the circle.
Okay. We
probably want to
get
I
out
get
of
out
this
of
don't
this
call
know.
now,
call now,
right?
right?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, we should probably leave for now.
Dane just like, is that you? Is that
V kind of
what's inside
focuses
you?
to see if it's the same heartbeat rate.
Yeah, it's unfortunately very close.
That I think that's my own heartbeat.
So that is you.
Suppose so.
Odd.
It's not something I'm used to, that's for sure. Let's
Get out
let's
of the
go.
hole and go rest somewhere and soak in our sadness that we've newly discovered.
Yes, that.
Nearly.
Nearly.
You guys left? You guys left the sad? I'm in there 24/7, baby.
Now that your guys' anchor is in place for V, hopefully nothing bad happens there.
Oh god. Moldor goes back. Oh god damn it. Leave for 1 second.
Gross. What is all this?
Oh. It's a bug infestation. No.
Literally.
Get the pesticide.
Are you guys trying to
Oh
leave
no.
the pit here?
Yeah.
Exiting the pit.
Exiting the pit.
The numbness has worn off, so at least there's that. Momo's
yeah.
headache
Splash
now
able to
is
walk
coming
yet,
in
or am I still,
tenfold.
or am I still having to
Veeg
carry
feels
Splash?
a new numbness now from its loss of vitality.
I hate it here. You guys keep aging me, but why won't you just let me die?
Is Splash able to walk now, or am I having to still carry her?
Splash is slowly figuring out the new, or I guess rather, lack of strength that they once had.
Is never finished.
They're
My work
a
is never finished.
little weaker than they were when they
So
entered.
carrying for now.
They will gladly accept your help, as they are basically looking like Veeg over in the corner trying to hold themselves upright. Not to his extent, but still on new seafaring legs. Huh?
I was gonna say that
Albatross
Albatross is
is
gonna go
gonna
help
go help
Veeg
Veeg since
the
the transmet splash.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't
want
want you falling.
Up, up,
Prefer
and
not
away.
to. My bones feel extra brittle.
Dane will also assist you in walking, old
Come on,
man.
Grandpa. I'm not tired. I can't even fall asleep.
Okay. Well, you guys have managed to exit the pit. Alar will, as you guys are kind of exiting the castle here, he'll kind of throw out a mention of the trap in the Feywilds. We're running out of time. How do we want to approach this?
Well, we could use me.
Well, as I said before, I suppose I could go if I have the better understanding of how to get to this rendezvous point. Should you all stay here and wait for Moldor's return? I can't promise that I'll be back in the most efficient amount of time, given that it's just me, but at least I'll have a best lead on how to get there, and the rest of what is left of the city won't be left alone.
I'd rather not ask someone else to try to be the distraction, but
I think we want to risk you, Fig.
I don't know if that is the right course of action for this. If anything should to happen to you, we don't know for certain that the anchor is how it fully works. I do suppose if you still die, you will most likely die. You die in the game, you die in real life.
do what you think is necessary. I just want him dead. Wherever you need me, just let me know.
Aylar's gonna look around the party. Does anybody else have any better ideas than Dane going to set the trap in the Feywilds alone while you guys anticipate Moldor? Any ideas or rebuttals?
Would it be faster if someone went to help him?
Possibly, yes.
Wouldn't it be safer?
Oh, most definitely, yes. Not that I don't think that I could handle it myself if should anything happen, but if anything were to happen, it would be best if we would clear it much quicker if there was more than one of us.
I I'll go.
It's just if anything should happen, if Bob were to return before we come back, that would leave all of you exposed, would it not?
He can set up a tree connection.
You can do that across planes.
No, actually, wait, no, wait, hold on. Da.
It'd be really cool if you could.
It'd be really cool if I could. Um, Otherwise, it looks like Deep Roots of the Moon would also work. Granted, the range is only 10 miles, but it can stretch into another plane.
I mean, theoretically, where they're going is supposed to be equivocally to where you are now.
Yeah, Deep Roots of the Moon says you bind shadow material into an enchanted fey road, fixing its path between 2 points so as to hold against ordinary weather and mundane alteration to stretch and bend. If you wish, spell may include a prayer offering that serves as a keyword. Blah, blah, blah. Use it to add 1 or 2 effects, such as faster travel on the road. Oh, is this just a physical road? Or is this a teleport? Looks like it's just a... Okay.
See
Well,
the
because it's in the
Agatha all
Feywild.
along soundtrack. I was waiting for Blue Jay to sing. Blue Jay won't.
What?
The Down the Road song.
There's a lot of songs down the road.
From Agatha.
Oh, the Witch's Road. I do like singing that. Alone. Oh, now what is the Shadow Road?
All I got is transport via plants, really, and that's infinite range, but it's got to be on the same plane of existence.
Damn.
Alas. Vig at least cannot make that connection. Vig is delirious. He's got a whole lot of new sensations and a whole lot of less sensations somewhere else. Vig is disoriented and even more old now.
It's okay. It's just your body catching up with your mental age.
Oh no. No.
Wait. I didn't
I
ask
don't
for
feel
this.
too good, guys.
Okay, so Albatross, are you committed to leaving with Aylar?
If it will help
Alar faster, I think there is a risk that I am willing to take. I at least know Vig and Cetrion can heal
if
if
time
time comes to that.
Cool. Then we will leave right away. We don't want to waste any time here. We don't know when Maldor will return.
Oh.
Be careful. And to be quick.
Of course. Are you ready to go then? Gestures to Albatross.
They would
definitely kind of
look at
Vig
and
Dane.
I'm probably
over to Cetrion and splashes too.
Before they
kind of nod.
It won't be the last time. You can count on it.
You gotta promise
no one's gonna fucking die.
I will do everything in my power.
That also
includes you not dying.
I will do everything in my power. If you're concerned about it, just make sure you'll get back quick.
That's the
That's the
plan.
plan.
They'll
They'll
reach
reach
into
into
their
their
uh,
uh,
cloak,
cloak,
kind of
kind of
digging for a
digging for a
moment.
moment,
Probably through a
probably through a
bag.
bag. You can't see.
Before they would
Before they would
grab
grab
out that
out that
chalice
chalice
Oh God.
and give it
and
to
give it
me.
to me.
Um,
Um,
this should
this should
be
be
enough
enough
of a
of a
component
component
if you
if you
need
need
to bring
to
someone
bring
back.
someone back.
Thank you.
Um,
Um,
please
please
just be
just
safe.
be safe.
You as well.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh God, it all went wrong.
Well, how did it go wrong so fast?
Well, onward to adventure.
Onwards to adventure. Except for us homebodies.
And then if home problems will probably follow us right into bed.
I say homebodies, but this is not home for Veek. Too many stones.
No, it's not actually.
This is my home.
Too
This
much
is
man-made shit. There's too much civilization.
in an understanding or upsetting kind of way.
No, in a way of it's just not for me.
Fair.
I'm not going to suddenly turn on civilization. I just don't like being as separate from nature as I am here.
No, yeah, I understand that.
A very faint heartbeat from the basement. Very separate from nature. Thump, thump, thump.
Okay, so we plan our next moves here. If Mulder does show up before they can get back and have the trap fully set, how do we want to handle this?
Well, without the trap being set, then we don't really have. Vig might be able to kidnap him.
Mhm.
Making sure that that's correct, though. Casting time is one action. Ah, it's willing creatures. Bitch.
Kidnap
God
no.
damn it.
Yay.
Plane shift.
I could always just, break his legs and his arms.
Well, yes, that's the thing. If the trap fails, we just, I think, have to, well, fight. The question is where.
Probably not the castle, of course, because that's where all of you are. Points to only be. But we can't, we don't, it's probably best if we're not too far away, though, because we don't really know how the stuff reacts to you or whoever its host is.
We could fight him in the fields.
Does he get any kind of home, handyman opportunities here? In an open area, or
I'm trying to keep what few lives are still here as safe as possible.
no? Of course, that is a fair point. Hmm.
Hey, there's not enough time for Vig to do a bunch of extra things. Eh, and Vig is not a strategist.
No, yeah, I understand. I didn't mean for like you to be the whole idea guy. I just we're in a never fought
I
big
can
evil
work
people.
on
Or,
making. I can work on making the terrain a bit more inconvenient.
that actually might help. No, yeah, that's a good plan.
We just need to pick a spot, and Vig can use what energy he has left right now while we prepare.
That's all we can do. I'll try to have the rest of my men Splash kind of just chuckles. Be ready in time. Something tells me Moldor's not coming alone. Um,
I'll see if I can get my backup plan ready.
yeah, we're gonna
I
need
guess
everything.
then, yeah, Vig's gonna do exactly as he's talking about. He's gonna go to probably a section of the fields that is maybe not inhabited as much. Maybe just an area that's just not as like harvested.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Earthquake.
Oh, okay. I do want to mention as a side note to you casting regenerate for your hand there. A new hand is not given to you.
This spell slot still consumed. God damn it! No, my 7th level.
Why?
It really is gone, isn't it? All right.
Damn.
But yeah. So the that those effects should be permanent. The geographical changes.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
because I was reading it because it says the duration is concentration up to a minute, but I think it's talking specifically about. I'll parse it
Yeah,
right out.
sure.
So choose a point on the ground that you can see within range. For the duration, an intense tremor rips through the ground in a 100-foot radius circle centered on that point.
Yes.
The ground there is difficult terrain. When you cast the spell, and at the end of each of your turns for the duration, each creature on the ground in the area makes a dex save. Not really important for what Vig is using it for. What I'm using it for is the also causing the effects below, which is fissures.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm not trying to destroy fucking buildings. I am just gonna try to generate as many fissures as I can. So we're gonna see how many.
Oh boy.
Is a D6.
Those are one.
Fuck off. 2. God damn it. All right, well. So 2 fissures will open up. Each of those fissures is 1d10 times 10 feet deep. So shallow.
Oh my god.
They're 10 feet deep. And they're 10 feet wide. And oh Jesus. It extends from one edge of the spell's area to another edge.
2 giant fissures, that's not too terrible.
2 long as fuck fissures that are more like trenches than anything else.
Yes.
Which, to be honest, probably not a bad thing. Being able to like get into cover and stuff without it being like a risk of fucking falling and perishing.
Yeah.
And that was the 8th level spell slot. Can't do anything there. Druid Grove, I think, is a long, long cast. Let me double check, though. Because I think it lasts for 24 hours. Oh, the casting time is only 10 minutes. I could cast Druid Grove. And I will. So I'll cast Druid Grove. I'm just going to pick an area kind of probably centered in that earthquake circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make it a 90-foot cube. And that gives it the following effects. So protect an area outdoors or underground. Creates the following effects within the area. When you cast a spell, you could specify creatures as friends who are immune to the effects. So the party.
Right.
So everybody's immune to the effects of the Druid Grove. That's friendly. That's a member of the party. I can fill any number of 5-foot squares around with thick fog, making them heavily obscured. I'm going to make the entire Druid Grove covered in fog. Fog reaches 10 feet high. Every foot of movement through the fog costs 2 extra feet.
Okay.
To a creature immune to the effect, the fog obscures nothing and looks like soft mist. Let's see. It's all of them, yeah. So any number of 5-foot squares on the ground that aren't filled with fog, with grasping weeds and vines, as if they were affected by the tangling spell. So no grasping undergrowth. If there are any trees nearby, I will also animate 4 of them.
Oh. Okay.
These trees have the same statistics as an awakened tree, except they can't speak. Their bark is covered with druidic symbols. Any creature not immune to the effect enters the warded area. The Grove Guardians fight until they have driven off or slain the intruders. Grove Guardians also obey your spoken commands that you issue while in the area. If you don't give them commands, Grove Guardians will do nothing. Grove Guardians can't leave the warded area. So if there are 4 trees, I'm going to animate them. And place your choice of one of the following magical effects within the warded area. I will hold... Oh, actually. I will put a wind wall. I could put 2 wind walls. And I will put them. What's the length of a wind wall? 50 feet? 50 feet long. I'll kind of just put them on two edges, primarily facing towards like the tree line. Because Moldor will probably, anybody that's coming to attack Kitus will probably be coming from the trees. That is Druid Grove. I'll also type all of this out to spare us the fucking memory. Trying to see if there's anything else I can do that lasts for longer than like 2 minutes. Duration is instantaneous for plant growth, but that affects everyone involved. I think that's everything that I can do that doesn't adversely affect the party by its existence. So,
Good shit.
yeah, I'll start typing that stuff out now.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else anybody in the party would like to do in preparation?
Are we fighting Mold? This is for like the Moldor fight, correct?
This is for all of the marbles.
Cetrion is going to once again reach out and be like, hey, yeah, he's coming soon. You haven't really gotten much back from you, but might need that might need that whole being an avatar thing. I don't know how many people he's bringing. I don't know. That'll be fun though.
Would you like to roll a religion check?
Legs. Oh. I've been sitting on my knees. Send help. That'd be a 13.
Signal's still a little bit fuzzy, but it's not a no. Still not a no.
As I'm doing all I can here. This is like for all the marbles here. Like
Something's better than nothing. Splash asks nervously.
I just gotta hope that maybe she'll do something. If not, I might be dying very soon.
I don't know where you got that from, but it was very nice. Dear God. Cool. As we wrap up tonight's session, everyone gets a level up. Momo does not get a level up until he answers his 2 sacrificial questions.
Poor Momo.
Is there
Take that warlock level over.
No. So close to 9th level spells.
So close.
So close. You don't think maybe if not, that's cool.
Well, you don't know. There's
You
still
know.
time that we need for Albatross and Nalar to return, so
You better fucking get us that level up, goddammit.
who knows if you guys might find.
Hold on.
Hold on.
That'd be my level up.
level up.
Not
Not
yours.
yours.
I'm not
How many
saying,
of
but
you
yeah,
have
but
fun at home?
there's 2 separate parties now. Oh,
Splitting the party is always a good idea.
that time, Nona.
Yeah, that I know.
Night. Is that why she was mad all this whole time? Just because I was in the way. Silent powder. Well, alrighty then. We anticipate 2 more sessions.
Shit. Sounds good. We're getting there. Vig's
Like I
making an
said, my
HQ
goal was
right now.
before the holidays begin, so.
Yep. Vig's making a fucking HQ right now.
Well, Cetrion's like, God,
God, come
I might
on,
need
pick up
that
the fucking
thing.
phone.
God,
I might need
please.
that thing really bad.
Stop breathing into the phone. Just fucking respond,
Please.
please.
No, this is fun. I'm excited. You guys excited? Who knows what Mulder will
Hell yeah.
bring?
Who knows what'll happen when Cetrion signs away and becomes the avatar of a goddess of war. Can only be good things, right? Right?
T100. T100 for the road.
Fine.
Oh, good. You guys all speak in different languages that none of you understand. Have fun with that.
Vig is speaking in tongues anyways.
He just can no longer thought messages for the next 10 minutes. It's just clicks.
Just clicks and probably the sound of nature coming from him. Just like
Oh, and with the 58, random potent smell emanates, and it's all mildly disorienting to everyone.
oh god.
So someone really did just fart.
if you're in the Druid Grove, I've got Febreze. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm a druid. Potpourri.
Poopery. All right. Well, this is a big good luck to everyone going forward. And let's hope Momo still has all of his limbs when he comes back.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Maybe I should pick up tough. Maybe I
Got
should
it.
do that.
I picked up lucky.
That might come in handy.
Yeah, for the next time I try to pray for assistance.
I'll have to see what feat I want to take.
Yep.
Yep.
I am gonna head out and go bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I gotta get up and go to work again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't have work
Gross.
tomorrow. I'm just tired from work today.
I mean, that too.
I feel like someone has hit my lower back with a sledgehammer and then hit me with a semi truck and back over me for good measure.
That was me when I got off the 8-hour shift and then immediately had to build a bed for 2 hours.
mean-
My back was already hurting, and then I got home and I was like, oh,
My bad.
bedtime. But now my
At least
back
it's
is
not a
really
10-hour
broken.
shift.
At that point, it felt like it.
10-hour shift lifting up 300-pound cabinets and stacking them above your head.
The joys.
The
Me
joys of
thinking
having
about
to
the
make money.
delivery man who didn't want to deliver our fucking bed and mattress because it was
Oh my god.
too heavy for him.
I feel for that man.
It was 3 flights of stairs, and one box was 60 pounds, and the other box was 40 pounds. It wasn't that bad.
I pulled up and did it in front of him.
She threw the fucking 60-pound box over her shoulder and called it a day. This man was still trying to wheel out the fucking dolly out the back of the truck. We're like,
A
dude,
dolly and sucked.
we're like the fucking dog food we buy is like a 60-pound bag. Like, wow, you're really strong. Like, no, just fucking, I'm not a pansy. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great night. And
night,
for
everybody.
Y'all
half
later.
of you, I will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Possibly
See.
Vrax returns. We'll have that conversation tomorrow, and we'll see if that's what is the best route of everything.
Emergency drop in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a hot drop of fucking Vrax. He's been resurrected in another life and is level like 18
It's like how
now.
the Kitus crew is just we're just slowly consuming the auto crew.
Pretty much.
It's like, who are you? Oh, I'm Vrax. I died.
I died. Huh?
Is this hell? Damn it! I didn't know I was
Actually,
going to
yeah.
hell.
I mean, actually, yes.
Vrax is now like level 20 and has the too angry to die feat. So now he's just very, very angry.
I feel like making a new character would be fun.
Sure. The world could always use more paladins.
No paladins.
Vrax
Didn't I
was
just?
not
I just
paladin.
built a paladin, all right?
Paladin.
We're one of Esteban's brothers, siblings. Fun times.
Is that in the event that Esteban horribly dies?
Yes.
One of his brothers would live in the wall.
Very
Who
honest.
knows?
Absolutely, yes.
Actually, yeah.
We're getting pretty close. Every session. All right.